If we do not get to the playoffs, Dick Geron will not be back.
Dick Geron was fired. Woo! We need a quarterback. It's clear that we need a quarterback.
I disagree with that. I think that we need a line first.
We got off to a good start and we couldn't close.
I think the Bills are going to destroy the Dolphins.
Really, the biggest thing with that will be can Edwards play?
Hi, welcome to the Buffalo Bills pregame show for the first game of the season. Are you guys excited? Because I sort of am. Alright, first topic, offensive breakdown. Chan Gailey calling the plays. New coach, new season. What do we think is going to happen here? Yeah, what do you think?
I kind of like that he's calling the plays. You know, us here in Buffalo, when something goes wrong, we want to blame somebody. So when it does, we know exactly who to go to. Go to the top. We don't have to worry about firing anybody else under him. We can say, you call the plays, it's your fault. But so far, he's looked good. It hasn't looked terribly bad. Of course, it's preseason and we got things to tweak. But so far, so good. I hope we continue on this streak.
All right, what do you think about the new offensive scheme? Because they looked decent in the preseason, would you say?
Well, it's preseason. You gotta take that with a grain of salt. But honestly, there's a lot more creativity to the offense. They're utilizing Roscoe Parrish, which Dick Geron basically neglected to do. Beyond that, he's using every weapon he has. I mean, C.J. Spiller is a rookie, but he looks damn good.
Yeah, it's in preseason, but yeah, he does. He looks pretty good. All right, impact of
Carlos Dansby.
Carlos Dansby.
Honestly, I think he's overrated. I'm going to say I think he is not all that good as a linebacker. I think he's a starting linebacker, but he's not a game changer.
Okay, all right. All right. Obviously, Trent is going to start, and Green is the new starter. What do you think, Trent? I mean, in preseason, it looked like to me he was a little bit more mature. Maybe it has to do with, just like him kind of settling down, and obviously Gailey knows more about opposite Dick Geron. So, what do you think?
I'm hoping that because he's going to be the starter, hopefully he'll get a chance. You know how we usually get starters in, they play a couple of good games, they have a bad game, and then we're ready to hang them. So I'm hoping that because the coach has the confidence in him.
Yeah, he's been here for what, 3-4 years? So.
Right, and we haven't had a quarterback start a whole entire season in Lord knows how long. So I'm hoping that because the coach has a lot of confidence in him, he'll stick with it and he'll work through his ups and downs and gets better.
I could agree with that. I'll say that last time we had a quarterback probably start all 16 games is probably JP, the one good year he had.
Okay, all right. Defensive breakdown. We do some 4-3 and some 3-4. And then defense against the Wildcat. So what do we think we're going to do and how are we going to utilize that?
Well, we haven't seen much yet. They haven't shown any exotic blitz schemes or anything like that. I want to see what they're actually going to do out of the 3-4. To be frank, I think that it's very interesting to have a good mix like that. But against the Wildcat, you got to be worried about their weapons, Ronnie Brown, Ricky Williams, and so on.
Yeah, okay. Secondary versus Brandon Marshall. We have a pretty good secondary, I think.
I mean,
healthy.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. I think we got a couple of guys not playing, already in the first game of the season. So, Brandon Marshall's a good receiver, and he's playing against our, starters, but not really the guys we wanted to see in there all season. So I'm hoping the backup guys do a great job against him.
All right, what do you think about that?
Well, I would say that Leotis McKelvin is probably one of the best nickelbacks in the league. I'd be happy with him matching up on Sarah Marshall.
All right. All right, now we're going to introduce a little segment. And this has to do with people hating, fans hating an NFL team. And obviously the Bills, one of the big rivalries is the Miami Dolphins. Now, what my most hated team is the Patriots. But our producer Jared is going to do a package, and he's going to talk about his most hated team.
The art of tailgating. You gotta know what chips to buy and what ice to bring. This past preseason, both myself and my cousin James, who doesn't really like football that much, packed up the van and drove on over to Ralph Wilson Stadium, where we asked 100 Bills fans what NFL team they hate the most. What NFL team do you hate the most?
I hate the most, I would have to say all of our divisions. New York Jets are right up there, but New England Patriots, horrible. I hate the Patriots. Tom Brady, he can break his leg again. Break his knee.
Okay, what NFL team do you hate the most?
The Dolphins.
And why do you hate the Dolphins?
Because the Dolphins suck.
What'd you tell me?
I would say the Dolphins, period.
Okay.
I'm going to grow up being a Bills fan, so the Dolphins suck.
All right, there we go.
Bills rule.
What NFL team do you hate the most?
Oh, well, Patriots. I mean, oh my
Dolphins.
God. Or the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Hey, Donald, can you put the Patriots as a, hope they die in a plane crash?
That's probably the team I hate the most, the Packers. And all of them. I hate them. I couldn't beat them, but you know what? It's still fun to know Bills fans. I love them all the way.
What NFL team do you hate the most?
The New York Jets.
All right, what's the reason for that?
Because I'm a Bills fan.
Besides, why not Dolphins? Why not Patriots?
Because I hate Mark Sanchez and I hate USC, so when he came to the Jets, I didn't like him. So.
All right, good deal. What NFL team do you hate the most?
I would say at this point the New England Patriots.
How come?
Well, they're one of our divisional rivals, and the fact that they kick our butt all the time too. That's probably one of the reasons.
All right. Since the preseason game took place on Kids Day, we had to make sure that we included children in our survey. What NFL team do you guys hate the most?
Patriots.
All right, why?
I don't like the Saints because Drew Brees is them.
You don't like Drew Brees? All right. You heard it here. After completing the survey, we discovered that the majority of fans actually hate the Dolphins the most. I was honestly expecting the Patriots. But hey, what can I say? The fans have spoken.
Thanks, Jared. Good segment. All right, question. What team do you hate the most?
It's got to be the Dolphins. I mean, I grew up with Brian Cox flipping us off in the stands.
Okay, what team do you hate the most?
I'm going with the Dolphins too.
So it's synonymous here, except for me, I hate the Patriots. All right, next segment, the Bills' topic of discussion. It comes from Sports Wolf 3, and he said, what's the deal with our quarterbacks? I mean, what's going on? So what do you think about that?
Honestly, I think Trent Edwards is an average quarterback that might benefit from Gailey's coaching. Fitzpatrick, he's a journeyman scrambler that really isn't all that good. He's a backup. And Braum, very much an unproven commodity, another backup. Clipboard.
Okay, what do you think?
Of course, as usual, I don't like any of our quarterbacks. I think we need to spend some money and get a nice, good veteran, but we got to deal with what we have, and the lesser of the three evils seems to be Trent Edwards at this point.
If you have a topic you would like us to discuss on the show, please leave us a message on our YouTube page, and we'll try and get that in there for you. All right, now it's time for the keys to the game. My key to the game is stopping the run. Our run defense has been terrible the last couple seasons, and we need to do that. Also, my key to the season is not getting injured. We've been obliterating injuries. Okay, what's yours, Nikia?
I think we have to score. I don't think the Dolphins defense is going to be all that great, but I think their offense has the ability to put up some points, so we got to score.
All right, what's yours?
I think it's in the trenches. You got to have the linemen pushing and allowing the running backs to run, the quarterback to breathe, and I think that will be a big part for both the game and in the season.
All right, and now it's time for the picks of the game. My pick of the game is Bills win 27-17. Nikia, what's yours?
Mine was the Bills to win 21-17.
And yours?
I say Bills 31-17. I guess we all picked 17s for the Dolphins.
I guess so. Jerry, what was yours?
24-20.
All right, so Bills? Okay, yeah. All right, so unanimously we agree that the Bills will win. And that wraps it up. We'll see you next week for the Packers.